Willkommen.
Welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic, and welcome to Group B look at on the Euros 2024.
No beers today.
Hammered, man. I'm hammered from last time.
Oh, that was.
We'll keep the beers to the German games.
I think that's a better idea. Yeah.
But we're actually doing Italy, Spain, so we should have some Rioja or some vino.
Chianti.
My God.
Okay, let's get straight into it. First team we're going to take a look at today is Spain. Spain, a population of 48 million, capital Madrid. Coach is Luis de la Fuente.
Unless you're a Catalan, then the capital is Barcelona.
This is a sports show, not a political show.
All right. No, I was speaking to Pep before.
You know, we two are not allowed to do anything political.
No, I had Pep on the phone.
You had Pep on the phone. Okay. Yeah. The captain is Alvaro Morata.
Good player.
And their FIFA ranking is 8th,
Yeah.
which I think for Spain it's a bit low. 8th. I mean, Spain's got so many good players and so on. The average age is 26.9,
Good
which
age.
actually quite young.
Good age.
Most caps is Sergio Ramos with 180 caps. It's amazing. Most goals, David Villa with 59. And legends. I mean, you have Xavi, Iniesta, you have Casillas, you have
Butragueño,
Emilio.
Raúl,
You have so many.
Michel González,
Casillas.
Casillas,
There's so many.
Fernando Torres.
You have so many Spanish good
Spanish
players.
is fantastic.
Best results of the Euros, champions 3 times.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, one of the favorites for the tournament, would you say?
I would always put Spain into the favorite list because they just have that. I mean, they've got a style of play. They've got a culture. They can play football, man.
Yeah. So the 3 best players, Rodri, Pedri, and Alvaro Morata.
But there's a lot. I mean, I hope that the young kid is Gavi. I hope he gets back from injury. And then they got a lot of young talent. They got a lot of young.
Spain knocks them out of the park. They've got academies, just one
unbelievable.
off the other one. We go to team strengths now. Fantastical technical team.
Oh, their ability is unbelievable.
Amazing.
Technical ability is unbelievable.
They've got a world-class midfield. Absolutely stunning midfield. And another big strength, they know how to win.
They're winners. They're all
They've
winners.
done
They all play on top teams. Barcelona, Real. It doesn't matter. Even if you're playing for
City.
Sevilla, whatever you're playing for, Rodri for City, they all win the European Championships. They know the Champions League. These guys know how to win.
They know how to win. They've been there, done it. So one of the teams to watch out. Some team weaknesses, not much, but weaknesses. They're not a very tall team. Aerial threat will be corners, stuff like that.
They're not very physical.
No. That'll be a weakness for them. Sometimes they play too much tiki-taka. They pass the ball around a bit too much. They're not very direct.
They're kind of like a lot of teams that are coached by like Pep Guardiola or stuff like that. There's no plan B to the game.
No.
They can't bring on 2 or 3 players and say let's high balls into the middle, let's lob it in there or whatever.
No.
They're not very dangerous off set pieces from corners. I'm talking about.
Yeah. And of course, Rodri. If he gets injured, that would be a nightmare.
Well, it's the same with Man City. The guy plays. I think, what is it? How many games they don't lose?
No.
I mean, they didn't even lose in the Champions League or knocked out in penalties. They don't lose when Rodri's on the field. So Rodri, I think, is their main guy.
Yeah, and their first game is against Croatia. But where do you think Spain comes up in the group? You mean you've got Spain, you have Italy, Croatia. What's the last one?
Albania.
Albania. Almost forgot about Albania. Where do you think Spain's going to end up in the group? Your tip?
I think Spain finishes with 7 points, the same as Italy. And then I couldn't tell you who's 1 and 2 because I don't know what the goal difference will be. But I think they could even both finish. I think 3 teams could finish with 5 points.
Also positive. I'm going to tip Spain for number 1. Okay. They're going to go through.
I said 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Okay, so let's get into the next one, which will be Croatia.
Croatia. So let's talk about Croatia. 3.9 million to one of the smaller countries, but what they put out on players for that.
Not just in football. Croatia is basketball,
volleyball,
water polo.
Great sports nation.
Absolute amazing sports nation, Croatia.
Capital city, Zagreb.
Zagreb.
Their coach.
Been to Zagreb?
No.
Me neither. Pity.
Slavko Dalic, the coach, good coach. Got a lot of respect from the team, so I think he does a good job. The captain is the legend, Luka Modric.
Luka Modric getting on a bit.
Now, their FIFA ranking is number 10.
Oh, that's a tough group, huh?
You got Italy, Spain, and
Croatia,
Croatia, all under the top 10.
Yeah.
Average age 27.7, which means there's a lot of young players because Luka puts that age up to the top. He's also the most cap player for Croatia, 174 caps.
Yeah.
Still going strong. And then, of course, one of the legends, top goal scorer of all times, Davor Šuker.
Yeah.
What a player.
What a player he was.
Yeah. And I mentioned him as a legend. You got to put Modric in as a legend already as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They've been to the quarterfinals twice. That's their two best results. In 1996 and in 2008.
Yeah.
Players you've got to watch out for them is definitely Luka Modric, Mateo Kovacevic, also from Man City, and Guardiola, also from Man City. So, man, a lot of their players play in top European teams. The strengths for Croatia, definitely, all over the park. They got experience all over the park.
Yeah.
They are
Been there, done it.
They've done it. They've done it at the World Cups. For such a nation.
Yeah. But this is, I would call it the group of death.
It's a group of death, and for Croatia, it's the passing of the guard.
Yes.
This is definitely Luka's last
one.
And, well, never say never, but I think Croatia will have a change, but they've got a lot of young good players coming through. They've got a great goalkeeper in Novakovic.
Yeah.
Last World Cup, he was sensational. So they got strength at the back, good defense. And they're very, very well organized. And this is a team, if they need a 0-0, they can play 0-0.
Yeah.
This team can play for results. They're dangerous. I only got two weaknesses that I can see of this team. Key players that they have, like Modric, Perisic, and Karamarich, all over 30, 35.
Yeah.
And the Euros is really compact the games. It comes quick and fast. It's every 3-4 days. So that could be an issue for them if they have a few hard games, and then in the latter stages, if they get through quarterfinals, stuff again.
Where do you see them come in the group?
Because I think they don't have that out-and-out killer goal scorer. This is the hardest group for me to predict. I can see them coming third.
Yeah.
But I can also see this group ending with them, Italy and Spain, all beating Albania and all drawing against each other, and all three teams ending up with 5 points, and then it's all on goal difference.
Okay.
So I think it's very tight. It's hard. This is a hard group to predict. But I think Italy and Spain are a little bit stronger. But it doesn't mean because you're a little bit stronger, you get the results.
No.
So that's what I see. So I see them coming in third.
Same here.
They start the first game against Spain. Then they have the Albania game. And then they must probably have a final game against Italy. That'll be like a final for them already.
Okay.
So that's Croatia, yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll get straight into the next one. Italy. 58 million people live in Italy. Capital, Roma. Been to Rome?
Yes.
I've never been to Rome.
I've been to just about all of Italy already.
Yeah. The coach is Luciano Spalletti.
Yeah, good coach.
And the captain is Ciro Immobile. Yeah. Sorry for my Italian pronunciation.
I don't know.
Hey, FIFA ranking 9. Like we said, 8, 9, and 10 in the group.
That's tough. That's
tough. Average age 26.1. Also a younger team.
They got a lot of young good kids.
Yep. Most caps is Gianluca Buffon, the goalie, with 176 caps. And the most goals is Gigi Rivera with 35.
But that's actually a little for an Italian.
Yeah.
For me, I would have thought an Italian would be. Some Italian would have had more goals. But they've always had their strikers. And the Italians is a team that always somehow, some guy you've never heard of, like the last the last time they played so well with Raspadori.
Yeah.
They never heard him. I thought he's Russian with the name of Raspadori. Rasputin. And also this guy's playing well. They got a lot of good players.
Okay, legends. My God.
Where do you start?
I start.
Where do you start?
Paolo Maldini.
I could go Maldini, Baresi, Costa Curto, Panucci.
Old Milan lineup.
You could go goalies, Dino Soft, Buffon,
Roberto Baggio. Pirlo.
Albertini.
What was it? Toto Schillaci.
Gianluca Vialli.
Vialli.
Ravanelli. I mean, they've got it all.
Sorry if we missed out on a couple.
Yeah, we can't name
They
them
got so many. The best players at the moment, Nicola Barella, Federico Chiesa, and Gianluigi Donnarumma. I don't like Donnarumma. I don't think he's that good.
But he's tough to beat, my friend. He's big, he's strong. And well, in Italy, they hate him. Especially if you speak to Milano fans. AC Milan, they just hate the guy. But he does a good job for Italy. But Italian goalkeepers are always good. You know they're going to defend.
You've always got the world-class defense in front of you.
So it makes it easier. Yeah.
Okay, team strengths. Well-balanced midfield.
Yes.
World-class defenders that we just said before. And also, they know how to win, and they can always put on the Catenaccio. Catenaccio!
Yeah, Wayne Rooney's favorite word.
Catenaccio.
They can get a result.
They can get a result. They can play to know. Italians know how to do that. Team weaknesses. Lack of pace in offense.
Yeah, Giro Immobile, he's getting on it. I don't see that second main guy for them. But like I said, with Italians, somebody will pop up.
Yeah. And of course, I'll miss Tonali. I'll bet on it. He won't make it.
You bet Tonali
he won't make it.
I'll bet on it too. What a shame. For me, he would be the number one player in Italy. I think he's got the best talent, but it's a shame. Yeah.
And of course, they play too defensive. Is that a bad thing? It's not very attractive to watch.
To get through the group stages, it helps you. It helps you.
It helps you.
And England hopes that, and England is probably hoping they're not going to get through because they'll beat England.
Yeah, of course they will. But yeah, that's Italy. And Vic, go to your favorite team,
Albania. Yeah. You know what the biggest problem Albania has? That the best Albanians play for other countries.
Yes, they do.
Like Swiss teams,
countries.
stuff like that. There's a lot there.
But that's you're gonna say, okay, we don't want to get too political.
No,
but they're not just Albanian, they're Kosovo Albanians.
But whatever.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of talent, but they just seem to be playing in German teams, French, all over the place.
Yeah.
Albania, I think the smallest country, can it be with 2.8 million?
Could be, yeah.
Smallest country at the Euros. Tirana, the capital city.
Tirana.
They have a Brazilian as coach, Silvio Mendes.
Okay. I really don't know much about that.
No, I'll be honest with you. I had to look up a little bit. Don't ask me how to pronounce all these names.
Go for it.
Captain is Berat Gimetsetti. Okay. I apologize to you. Somebody send us in the chat how to pronounce it correctly, okay? The FIFA ranking is 66. You've got an average age of 27.1.
Which is average, normal.
Most caps that there's ever been for them was Lorik Kana, 93. Oh, another tongue breaker for me. Most goals ever, Erhjon Bogdani.
Okay.
He still plays, Bogdani, I think. 18. The best result ever was the group stage in 216 and 224 now. Obviously, they're in the group stage. The top three players is Nedim Barami, Barat Diemezetti, whatever he's called, and Armando Bora, the young player that has been lent out from Chelsea to, I think, to Fulham. He's a striker for Chelsea. He's a young kid, got some good talent. What I've seen on the results, they don't get a lot of goals. So they've got a solid defense.
Okay.
Got a solid defense. And they're a disciplined squad. But it's going to be... And these guys, what I've seen of them, they are so proud to play for their country.
Yes, they will fight to the
bitter. They will give everything till the last second. I don't think they'll win any games. I think that if they get a draw, if they get a point, they'll be good. But I don't think anybody was going to knock them like 4-5 or something like that. I think you beat them 2-1, 1-1, 1-0, 2-1, maybe a 3-1, you're lucky. But it's really tough games, but I don't think Albania has enough.
No, I don't think so either.
They don't have a lot of experience. They only have very few players that play out of the country. And the ones that do play out of the country are playing in
other national teams.
no, not even that. They play in the top Swiss league, or they play in the top Austrian league, or
Also not the top 5.
you don't have a lot of them. You don't have anybody that really goes and you don't have Real Madrid, or you don't have anybody like that. So the first game is against Italy, so that's a tough one. And they got 3 tough games. They've got Italy, they've got Croatia, then they've got Spain. I don't think there's any team in the Euro that has a tougher 3-game schedule than Albania.
So how do you see the group ending?
Okay, if I have to put it on a limb, like I said, I see 3 teams at the top, but I go Italy, Spain, Croatia, Albania.
I'm going to go Spain, Italy, Croatia, Albania. So that's Group B.
So we wrap up Group B.
That's it. Don't forget to subscribe,
to like,
notifications.
Hit the chat. Hey, please hit the chat.
Let us know your predictions for Group B.
What we'll do is for every group now, we'll add a poll with all the teams, and then you can add in the poll where you think they're going to be ranked first, second, or third.
Yeah, we'll put the poll in on the YouTube. You guys can check it out. Put your things in there. We'll put it up soon.
Yeah.
The minute the video goes out. So yeah, that was Group B,
and we'll see you next with Group C.
And don't forget, guys, be safe, take care, peace.
Enjoy.